open those ears and fly, ladies and gentlemen. We're covering Dumbo today. Choosing to adapt this movie Disney was definitely an interesting decision. The original was like 60 minutes long, it's really short. How would you adapt that into a full modern day feature? Disney says, easy, get Tim Burton on the line. And I gotta say, old Tim gave us a fresh new take on the flying elephant. And sure, you can say the Burton style is overdone, it's stale, you've seen it too many times and you're tired of it. I get you, but it worked on me. What I dislike about Disney remakes is if they just take the plot of the original and put it into live action, making one of these two versions obsolete. And by that I mean, the live action one, because the original is always going to top it. You can't just make minimal changes, you gotta make something special, and you gotta make something new. And Burton did that by adding humans. Now it becomes less of a story about the elephant's journey, which we already got, but more about this struggling family. And Dumbo acts as this sort of anchor to bring them closer together. Is it cliche? Yeah, it kind of is, and honestly, I can't remember any of the humans' names even if you put a gun to my head. But I'll give credit where credit's due, Colin Farrell does make a pretty good father character. Michael Keaton makes a great impression as the villain, and come on, Danny DeVito.
Kick it, Danny!
Just a bundle of joy whenever he's on screen. Let's talk about one really bad character though, the daughter. Her acting just kills the whole character, and I don't want to be mean to the actress, no offense to her, but you didn't do a good job. She wants to be a scientist, but no one in her circus seems to take her seriously. Okay, but we can't take her seriously for one reason. She lacks passion, she lacks conviction in her voice. This doesn't sound like someone who loves being a scientist. This is about someone who's reading a script. I'm not expecting to go, wow, I sure do love to make robots beep boop, but there still needs to be a little bit more there. Just because you want to make machines doesn't mean you should become a machine. Wait, what are we talking about again? Oh right, Dumbo, we should probably talk about the elephant. Yeah. The design on Dumbo is interesting. When I see it in stills, I think it looks pretty ugly. It feels like Thing 1 and Thing 2. There are some things that need to stay in the 2D spectrum or else it'll turn out like this. But that's where I sing my praises to the visual team, because these are the guys that managed to make Dumbo look kinda cute. I mean, it's not as appealing and marketable as this, but what they got is actually pretty great. It's all about how Dumbo moves and how he emotes, how to start able to get happiness and sadness even with that big trunk in the way. And props to the sound design too, because that's equally important. They're still able to convey a lot of emotion into Dumbo without him having to say a single word. On the topic of visuals though, my gosh, is this movie gorgeous. Cinematography, the lighting, the set design, it's top tier. What I really like is that they try to evoke the same feelings that older people had when they go to the circus, because it's such a lost thing nowadays. It allows newer generations to enjoy something that has been lost to the sands of time, and I really admire that. And the music. You can't have Tim Burton without Danny Elfman, guys. They go together like coffee and donuts, hellflowers and rubber chickens, mayhem and destruction. If you're going for Dumbo for a good visual and audio experience, you won't be disappointed. And if you're going in for a movie that is flawed and has a bit of cliches but still has a lot of heart and charm, then you're going to like this movie too. It's a fresh take on an old film but still has some nice homages to make you remember what made the original so great. And come on, can't be as bad as other remakes Tim Burton did.